We're still talking about the woman who is saying sorry just a little too late, nearly 20 years too late, after dressing up like a nurse and stealing this newborn baby right out of her mother's arms.
So many days, I just wanted to pick that child up and say, come on, let's get in this car and go. I just couldn't.
Well, now 52-year-old Gloria Williams is facing 22 years behind bars for that. For taking and raising a baby that didn't belong to her. That baby is this young woman, now 19-year-old Kamaya Mobley, who lost a parent once and may be about to lose another. I want to bring in Janice Harris, anchor and reporter for CNN affiliate WJXT, psychologist Greg Kaysen, and defense attorney Kenya Johnson. Janice, in court, I'm told that Kamaya Mobley chose a very significant place to sit. Can you describe that for me?
Ashley, yes, she did. And we were wondering, where was she going to sit? Was she going to sit on the right side with Gloria Williams' family, or was she going to sit on the left side with her biological family? Instead, she sat in the back with her attorney, rows away from either family. And we've been told that that was deliberate, because she loves both families. She doesn't want conflict with either family, but in this, she wanted to be neutral in that courtroom and sat in the back, away from everyone.
You know, Janice, we just talked to her biological father, Craig Aiken, who said she's a strong young woman. I've interviewed Kamaya. I was astounded at the time she was 18, she's now 19, at the strength of this child who was more of an adult than most people I've met. How is she handling the emotions in this court? Seeing her, you know, fake mom, the kidnapper, apologizing like this, and seeing her real mother asking for the death penalty. How is she processing this in court?
It's very difficult to say how she was processing it or to speak for her, on behalf of her, but I can say from observation, you could see she was emotionally engaged when Gloria Williams was on the stand, the woman who kidnapped her, that she calls mom, and also her biological mother. There was one moment when Kamaya Mobley sat on that stand and she said, I am her mother. Kamaya, I am your mother. And there was no way that you could doubt. Everyone, including her, including Kamaya, felt that emotion in the courtroom.
Greg, I want you to jump in as a psychologist and tell me how Kamaya Mobley is supposed to walk this tightrope. Going up on that stand, honestly, I can imagine her wanting the death penalty for this kidnapper who stole her baby and her life. But at the same time, you know, hoping to forge a relationship with this 19-year-old little stranger who she desperately wants to be her daughter. How is she supposed to do this?
Yeah, I think you're asking the most difficult question. I think she's the true victim in so many ways, because she had this woman, her young baby, taken away from her, and yet now she's supposed to jump into a psychological complacency and be able to just be there for her child. You know, I'm very impressed with her father, that he can just allow Kamaya to be who she is and forge the relationship that he has with her. That's extremely emotionally mature. But the issue, I think it's going to take a little while, and it sounds like she's taking it one step at a time, which is what she needs to take.
Kenya Johnson, I've only got a couple of seconds left, but she could face 22 years for this, or she could get time served, which is about a year and a half. What do you think is going to happen here?
What's the right punishment? This isn't like a murder or an armed robbery where the event happens and it ends. This was a choice that she made every single day that she woke up to conceal this kidnapping. We're at the sentencing phase, and at least while she's in custody, Kamaya gets the opportunity to bond with her family without interference.
We'll see what happens. Janice Harris, Greg Kaysen, and Kenya Johnson, thank you for that. Kenya, stick around. I want to show you something you probably don't ever want to see